Hello everyone, this is Do Dreamer. So yes, it's here. My final thoughts on Zoro versus Urza for Death Battle. But before I give you guys my prediction, my final honest prediction who I think is going to win, I'm going to start reading comments from my previous video of people who they think is going to win and why. So with that being said, I'm going to start reading, and the ones I read are going to get a shout out from me as a way of saying thank you very much for giving your insight on this matchup. And all your links to your channels are going to be in the video description. So people who watch this, the ones I read, please go check out their YouTube channel and subscribe to them. All right, here we go, guys. All right, first one I'm going to read is Konqueror, and he says, I only saw 16 episodes of Fairy Tail, and I have seen a lot of One Piece episodes, and the winner of this match should be Urza due to her versatility and has a wider range of options. That is very insightful because Urza does have a lot of weapons because she does have this magic wielding ability where she can conjure up weapons and armor at will. So she has a lot of options and a lot of weapons than Zoro. SlasherMLG says Zoro has something called Haki. He has one that can sense the presence of his opponents and one that creates an invisible armor. Now that is actually very interesting to know that he can actually conjure up invisible armor, which kind of says that he has huge durability advantage over you know who, Urza. Edgar Castillo says Zoro will win. Yes, Urza may have magic and her ability to bring out armor, weapons, but Zoro beats her at everything else. Thomas Dillon says Zoro, strength, ability, stamina, and speed, while Urza, versatility. Pretty much he's saying who has the edge on those categories, and it looks like Zoro has a lot in terms of abilities and stuff like that that could actually trump over Urza. I don't know, guys. Luffy Monkey D says Zoro wins easily. But why? But why? Well, it is your opinion, dude. Armondew 9000 says Zoro is faster and stronger than Urza. Yeah, Urza has variety in weapons, but Zoro has insane feats that will more than likely top Urza. Now, I have done some research on some of his feats, like he can slice through a mountain-sized villain. I think his name is Pika, and that is something that is very insane that he's able, a mortal man like him can slice through a mountain-sized enemy like that. And I've seen some of her Urza's feats, and I haven't seen anything that comes close to that. So I do have to agree with that, but we'll see what other people say. Yang Chao Long says, Zoro, my boy, has got this. Okay, good opinion. TenTonTerror 227 says, Urza's arsenal is huge. She easily has versatility, which we pretty much said that. I mean, she definitely has the versatility advantage of her conjuring up weapons and armor at will. And like I said, she does have the advantage on that. Deadpool the man in Spandex says, I'm betting my money on the redhead. Just look at her huge array of arsenals. Again, her versatility. But no one is really saying much about her feats, like her strength and speed and feats that is actually tells me that she's actually going to be the winner. Everyone always keeps saying that she has so many weapons and so many armor that is going to pretty much trump Zoro. Brobuscus says, I want Urza to win, but pre-research is telling me Zoro's going to win. Urza blocked a missile that could have destroyed a building. So these are feats I was actually looking for. That's awesome. And Zoro sliced through a mountain-sized monster, which I mentioned before, with one swing. And then proceed to cut the top half into tiny, adorable pieces to just a couple of seconds. Yeah, that is actually very impressive compared to Urza. Now, don't get me wrong, I think stopping a missile that can destroy a city or a building is impressive, but being able to cut through a mountain-sized enemy and cut it into tiny little pieces is a very impressive feat compared to that, in my opinion. And last one, guys, SaYber Scales says Zoro has a move called Ashura that can E-triggered with the demonic sword, but ERZA has a weapon in her arsenal that can cancel out any evil energy it comes in contact with. Sword would have his sword shattered with that. That's interesting. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your comments, guys. I know I didn't get to every single comment. Like I said, I didn't want to get to the ones that are like like a novel type because I want to get to others. But I want to thank you guys for the ones I read. All your links to your channels in the video description, and please give them a shout. I'm giving them a shout out, so please go check out their YouTube channel. Now, on to my thoughts on who I think is going to win. Based on what people are saying, and based on the research I made myself, I'm actually going for Zoro on this one because there's a lot of things that he has the edge on. I really feel that when it comes to speed, strength, and durability, and also dexterity. And why I'm including dexterity is because the fact that he's using his freaking mouth to wield a freaking sword with this style that he came up with. And doing that takes a lot of neck strength and jaw strength and flexibility to actually wield a sword like that and block it from other swords out there. And again, the feat that he can cut through a freaking mountain with pretty much ease, and I saw the clip of that, is very impressive. And don't get me wrong, ERZA has a lot of great feats too, but I just think that the only edge she has is her arsenal. And if she didn't have any magic, I mean, don't get me wrong, she's a good swordsman, but I just think that she relies too much on her magic, that if something went wrong with her magic, I don't think she know what to do in that situation. So with that being said, I really think that the edge is going to Zoro on this one. So that's where I stand with guys, but we're going to wait until we see it on Wednesday to see the battle for ourselves on Screw Attack's YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for participating in this and giving me your comments and giving me your thoughts and your opinions on this battle. And for the people I did read your comments. I'm just not featuring them here because some of them are too long and, you know. But again, thank you guys so much for participating in this and helping me get to a better understanding of these characters and coming up with a definite prediction. And like I said, if my prediction is wrong, I'm not gonna get butthurt. I just see it as a possible outcome, guys. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, what are your guys' final thoughts on who would win? Otacon. What are your final thoughts on who's gonna win between ERZA and Zoro? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below. Tell me what you guys think, and we're going to discuss and debate about it. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. All the links are in the video description. Alright guys, this is Do a Dreamer, and always dream big.